Deixa eu responder duas perguntas. Uma, a gente acabou esquecendo de gravar esse vídeo, ô Nath. Que a Natália Brito, que é a nossa social, ontem ela falou assim, durante a live você falou isso aqui, ó. E aí eu ia gravar um vídeo explicando e esqueci. Então, imagina que eu te ligo e falo assim, are you home? Você responde, yes. Eu falo assim, so, I'm gonna stop by, pick you up, let's hang out together. Se você é um típico americano, você fala, ok, so pick me up in 10, pick me up in 20. Por quê? Porque quando eu disse, are you home? So I'm gonna pick you up, let's hang out. There is no destination. There is no purpose. We are just gonna hang out, spend time together. There is no specific objective, specific activity. We are just gonna hang out. We are just gonna stay together, spend time together, and we are gonna do whatever we feel like doing. Let's go to the park. Yes, let's go to the movies. We're gonna hang out. We are going to be together. Spend time together. Have fun together. Have a good moment together. So, when two people, when they are hanging out, are they working? No. Are they stressed? No. Are they, do they have a lot of activities, to-do list? No. No. To hang out is stress-free. Let's just go out and do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing. Claro que, oh, let's hang out at the mall, let's hang out at the park. Também. Mas aí quando você vai hang out no shopping, no parque, that's all. O planejamento vai até aí. Let's go to the shopping center, let's go to the mall, let's go to the park, hang out. So, quando a gente chegar lá, we do whatever we want. We do whatever we feel like doing. Okay? There is no specific activity list to hang out, to spend time together, to have fun together. Tá? Um último exemplo para a gente entrar no fechamento da história. Imagina que você viaja com aquelas pessoas, você viaja com um grupo de pessoas que tem uma mania de, cara, tem planejamento pra tudo. Sabe, você conhece gente assim que a pessoa viaja e tem gente que gosta. E, cara, tem todo um planejamento, uma logística na viagem. E aí você chega e fala assim, não, this evening, hoje à noite, We are just gonna hang out. We are just gonna stay together. We are just gonna spend time together. We are gonna do whatever we feel like doing. Não, nada desse estresse de, não, mas aí tem que ir para não sei aonde, e lá, se não chegar até tal hora, não tem. Então, o hangout carrega esta ideia de have fun, relax, spend time together, que foi o que eu usei ontem, tá? E uma outra coisa que foi o que a Silvia perguntou sobre como é que eu diria que eu cliquei no like do YouTube, né? Que eu fico falando, clica aí, curte o vídeo. E depois, durante o dia, eu tive uma sacada que na hora ali eu não lembrei. Eu vou botar aqui, depois ela assiste. O que é muito comum fazer em inglês? Transformar substantivo em verbo. Então, Google this word. Google é um substantivo, é o nome de um site, virou um verbo. Like, dá uma curtida, já virou verbo. Então, quando a pessoa pede like the video, please, não é hit the like mais, não é click on the like, já é like the video. Curte o vídeo. E aí, neste caso, a sua resposta seria... A mais comum continuaria sendo I've done it. A mais comum continuaria sendo I've done it. Mas exatamente o que você quis dizer, né? Como não é responder já curti, é como que eu digo que eu já curti. Se você acabou de curtir, I've just liked the video. I've just liked the video. I've just liked the video. Tá bom? Beleza? Fechado? Tamo junto? Então, vamos finalizar a nossa mini story. So, mini story number 3, the talking butterfly. There is a young boy by the name of Tom, and this young boy loves adventure. He loves the adrenaline. He loves to explore, okay? To go to an adventure. And because of that, on one sunny day, he decides to explore the park near his house. The park that is not distant. The park that is near his house. With a backpack, and his favorite hat, he sets off. He goes to the park. In the park, Tom sees lots of dogs, a lot of dogs, and he connects, he becomes friend, he starts a conversation. He plays with one specific dog, a friendly, kind, gentle, nice, big dog named Max. M-A-X, 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 Max. Max is a big, friendly Labrador. And suddenly something crazy happens. A soft, beautiful butterfly lands on Tom's hand. He could not believe it, but the butterfly was talking. The butterfly was asking for help. Why? Because the butterfly had lost its way back to the rainbow garden. Okay? The butterfly was lost. The butterfly did not know its location. To be lost when you don't know where you are, when you don't know where to go, you don't know the next step, when you don't know what to do, when you are suffering so much with a problem that a person goes to the alcohol, to drugs, to pornography, they are lost. Okay? When you don't know where you are, when you don't know where to go, which direction, in which direction should I continue, should I go? When you don't know what to do, when you don't know how to fix a problem, how to solve a problem, and when you are suffering so much that you go to alcohol, to drugs, to pornography, to whatever, to numb, to alleviate the suffering. Okay? And the Bible says that Jesus came and died on the cross to help the lost. Myself, when I was 20, 21 years old, I was lost. My life was to go to the university. I used to study electrical engineering at UNB, the Federal University of Brasilia. And basically my life was going to university, studying, and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, go out drinking, smoking, doing all sorts of things, and getting home very late, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And many times I would even go out to drink on Wednesdays. And then I would arrive home very late. And then I would not wake up in the next morning, and I would miss lots of classes. And I would fail the subjects. Acabava sendo reprovado nas matérias because of how many absences I had, because I wouldn't wake up in the morning to go to the class because I had arrived very late and drunk. So I was lost when I had my personal experience with Jesus, and everything changed. Okay? So, to be lost, it can be in a trip when you are literally going somewhere, walking, driving somewhere. It could be at work, in your professional career, in your duty, ofício, as a father, as a mother, raising your children, educating your children. We sometimes get lost. We don't know what to do with some of the problems that we face with our children. And it could be generally in life. To be lost, to be when a problem is so complex and you have no idea how to deal with that, and the person goes to drugs, to alcohol, to be lost. Okay? The butterfly was lost. Oh, and of course, there is the famous TV show where people got lost on an island. Okay? The butterfly was lost. The butterfly lost its way back home. Where was the home of the butterfly? The rainbow garden. The rainbow garden was the home of the butterfly. That's where the butterfly had to go back to. The butterfly was talking and asking for help, specifically to find, to locate, to discover the way back home, the way back to the rainbow garden. Why? For what reason? Because that's where all of its family lived. The entire family of the butterfly, all the members of the butterfly's family lived at the rainbow garden. Okay? So the butterfly wants to go back home. The butterfly has to find its way back to the Rainbow Garden, back home. So, because of that, Tom, Max, and the butterfly embark on a journey through the park, following clues, laughing, and they pass by dancing flowers and singing birds. So, Tom, Max, and the butterfly embark on a journey following clues. This is what every single detective and what the police do when they are investigating a crime, when they are investigating a crime, trying to find, to discover, to locate the criminal, the assassin, the killer, the murderer, the robber. They look for clues. They look for information, evidence, objects that will help them discovering who committed the crime, who is responsible for that crime. This is what Sherlock Holmes does. Every time when someone has a problem, já fizemos isso, né, nos intensivos, two specifically. One of them, the Sherlock Holmes' story, there was a missing person. Someone disappeared. A outra história do Sherlock Holmes que a gente fez, there was a murder. Someone had been killed, assassinated, murdered. And they came to Sherlock Holmes for help. What does Sherlock Holmes do? He looks for and he follows clues. Clues. Information that is going, information, evidence, objects, fingerprints. Okay? Maybe blood, sangue, fingerprints. They, detectives, the police, they look for and they follow clues. Okay? Who was following clues? Tom, Max, and the butterfly. Why were they following clues? To find the rainbow garden. How were they feeling during the journey? Happy. They were laughing. They were happy. They were having fun. And they were even passing by dancing flowers and singing birds. When they finally arrived in a beautiful place where there was a waterfall. So, in the beginning of a trip, you leave. At the end of a trip, you arrive. In the beginning of your day, you leave home to take your kids to school, to go to work. By the way, what time do you usually leave home to take your kids to school? What time do you usually leave home to go to work? And at the end of the day, what time do you usually get back home? What time do you usually arrive back home? Okay? They arrived in a beautiful place where there was a waterfall. What are the most famous waterfalls in Brazil, maybe even in the world? There are, or there is, a very famous waterfall in Brazil. Where is the most famous waterfall in Brazil located? What is it called? What's the name of this waterfall? Cataraguas do Iguaçu. É isso? É isso, né? Cataraguas do Iguaçu. Yes. The most famous waterfall, the biggest, the largest, the most famous waterfall in Brazil. Cataragas do Iguaçu. Ok? Beyond the waterfall, there was the rainbow garden. The rainbow garden was beyond the waterfall. So they finally found, they finally located the Rainbow Garden. Yes! Successful, victorious. They made it. They made it. They were successful. They found what they were looking for. They succeeded. They were successful. They found the Rainbow Garden. They made it. They made it. And after beyond the waterfall, and after their quest, Tom eats an apple under a large tree and he drinks some water. He feels great and he thanks Max and the butterfly for the incredible journey, and they promise to meet again for new adventures. So, this is kind of a legend that Isaac Newton was eating an apple under a big tree when he discovered the law of gravity. This is kind of a legend, kind of a myth. Isaac Newton was eating an apple under a tree when he discovered the law of gravity, when he postulated the law of gravity. Okay? And this is what Tom did after he accomplished the mission, after he successfully solved the problem, after he finally located the Rainbow Garden. He sat down under a tree and he had an apple. He ate an apple and he drank some water. Who had an apple under a tree? Tom. What did Tom eat? What did he have for a snack under a tree? An apple. An apple. Where did Tom eat an apple? Under a large tree. Did he have something to drink? Did he have something to drink? Yes, he did. What did he drink? What did he have for drink? Some water. Some water. Did he eat and drink before or after locating the Rainbow Garden? After. After the mission, after the task, after the duty, after the quest, he sat down under a tree and he had an apple and some water. How was Tom feeling? How did he feel after the mission, after the hard work? Great. He felt great. He was feeling great. Amazing! Como você estará se sentindo 13 de dezembro, quando eu vestir em você a jaqueta que vai coroar a vitória e a fluência verdadeira?